Hey everyone, I'm Darkwater, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. So, last time I did a whole bunch of endings, and I'm actually almost done. This should actually be my last episode of it. There was just another version of one ending I didn't go through, and another ending that I had to enable in the console, or, to basically try to use a cheat to get to it. And then the other one is going to take quite a while to get. But let me do this one first. If I can. Here we go. One more. Jump out the window.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Well, last time I said no, so this time I'll say yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then.
Could I?
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Go ahead, dude. I can take anything you got.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah, right, I'm gonna quit. Well, not quit, but, restart. Well, wasn't that a ball of fun? Surprised the subtitles didn't go up for that. And I'm in the other office now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
weird
to the meeting
sometimes.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Here.
When Stanley came to a set of
Let's
two
see.
open doors, he entered the door on his
The other one I have to do is, let's see. Alright, I've looked it up, and it seems I did not enable the developer console in this
was not the correct way to
game before I launched it.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
There's something you have to do in the
Perhaps
options
he wanted
before
to
you
stop
launch
by
it
the
in the
employee
Steam
lounge first, just to admire it.
stuff, so I have to do that later, I guess.
Worth admiring, but eager to get back to
But
business,
I
Stanley
can
took
still
the
do
first
another
open
ending
door
that I
on his
didn't do
left.
yet. And boy, is it going to be a fun
Stanley
one.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible.
Of course, I'm
he
being
wasn't fired years
sarcastic.
ago.
It's,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
if you remember,
gotten off
there's
on
the
wrong
one
foot
ending
here.
where you can
I'm not sure
push a button
you
for
really
4
know.
hours and
I realize
get a different
that
ending,
investing your trust in someone else
where
can
you
be
play a game for
difficult,
4 hours
but
pushing a
the fact
button.
is that the story has been about nothing but
And
you all this
that's the one I
time.
plan on doing.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
So,
Really?
look forward to that. And no, I'm not going to have a 4-hour video because that would be,
that I want something bad to happen to
well,
you? Why?
that would be a long video to watch. Nobody wants to watch that. But I'm going to have to play through it.
Let me prove
So,
Let me prove that I'm on
I'm
your
going
side.
to
Give me a chance.
get to the game and then,
Now listen carefully. This
you know,
is
it's a baby
important.
game, and then
Stanley walked through the
probably
red door.
cut through it,
Aha. Perhaps
and then you'll be able to see
misunderstood.
the results.
Stanley walked through the red door. The baby crawls
Alright, well,
left
here's this baby
towards
game I was talking
danger.
about before.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
So,
and if he reaches the fire,
gonna have to play this for
fail.
4 hours.
It's a very meaningful game. All about the
Hopefully it doesn't have to be
desperation
like
and
4
tedium of
hours
endlessly
straight. I
confronting
can,
the
you know,
demands of
maybe
family
pause it
life.
at some
I think
point
the art
and
world
come back to
will
it or something
really
if I
take
need to.
notice. But of course,
So I
the
probably will
message of
have
the
to do that
game
at some
only
point,
becomes
but
clear once
you're not
you've
going to have
been
to
playing it
watch
for
this
about
entire
4
thing.
hours.
I just
So
have to
why
play
don't
through
you
it.
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be
So
sure to keep
I'll
notes
come
on
back
your
later and you can see the results.
Good to see that enthusiasm. Keep it up, Stanley. Just 3 hours and 45
All
minutes
right.
left to go.
Why not?
Okay, so clearly you're in it for the long haul. Although I find it hard not to believe you're simply running a program to click the button over and over automatically, which kind of ruins the point of the game, don't you think? Wouldn't that take the art out of it? You can tell me in your post-playtest analysis.
Yeah, sure, I'll put that on your desk after I'm done.
Just popping in to say hi. I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game, for the art, for the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action. Keep clicking that button. For hope, for freedom, for science, for love. Don't ever stop.
Alright, if you say so, dude. I'll just keep clicking this button. For all those things.
You know, I've been spending the last 2 hours here embroiled in thought, and it's occurred to me, this game is incomplete. It's missing something. It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible experience? And then in a moment of rapture, as though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind, but those days are behind us. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs a puppy.
A puppy?
That's right. This puppy is being lowered toward an aquarium filled with nothing but piranha. Now you have to click the second button to avert the puppy's death, in addition to the babies. This is it, Stanley. Art. I did it. Video games are art. Ah, but you have 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that. No time to waste when there is such a meaningful game to be played. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see both the puppy and the baby are still alive. It warms my heart to see how deeply the message of this game has resonated with you. I can only imagine the joy welling up in your chest, the sheer joy of such pure distilled life essence flowing through your veins. It must be amazing. I'm jealous of you, truly I am. No, seriously, I'm deeply envious of your position at this very moment.
Why don't you come down here and take my position, and I'll be the narrator. It'll be fun. Come on. You do this, and I'll do the narrator bit.
Ah, the joy of artistic expression must be even stronger now. Drink it in, Stanley. Few people on this planet will ever get such an experience. Here, through space and time, the universe unravels itself at your feet. This is the one true meaning of life.
It is? Okay.
I know we said this would go on for 4 hours, but what if you never start? Think about it. You could just keep going forever. Visitors would come from around the world to see the man who never stopped pushing the buttons. You would be famous. That's what you've always wanted, right? To be famous? That and the surging power of artistic beauty to flow through you for all of eternity. You could have both of these things. We'll talk about it when you get there.
When I get there? Oh yeah, I could just do this forever. 4 hours isn't enough anymore. Sure, let's be famous.
Have we don't have to answer that. I understand you're quite busy. Just keep at it. Almost there.
Oh, good. I'm almost there. Best time of my life. Go.
Art itself is about to burrow into your skull. Aren't you excited for spiritual immortality? For transcendence and oneness with the beauty and essence of all beings? Just a few
Okay. Alright. Okay. That's good to know. Did I die already? Oh, good. That sounds like a blast. I can't wait. Oh, my reward. I've been so waiting for it. Sure. I'll do that. Thanks, I guess? I just consider you a friend, though. Alright, I just went through what I think is
all of his co-workers
the art
were gone.
ending
What could it mean?
with the baby game and
Stanley
everything.
decided to go to the meeting room.
And now there's
Perhaps
really
he had
just
simply
one more
missed a
ending
memo.
to show you guys that I learned about. For that, I have to go to the console and type in SV cheats 1.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000
Think you could have picked a better one, though.
I don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that.
Well, I kind of
It's time
do,
to get serious,
but
Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
I don't have time for that. I'm just gonna try to do the cheats again.
Whoa, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I
Yeah.
not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be
Well, I'm just trying to get out of here. I mean,
somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person
don't have
would
time
say,
to wait
I spent an
that long.
absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a
Can I
different
see them?
room. That room is less
I mean,
serious.
I
than
think you
this
could pick a
one.
better table.
It's more of a notes room.
Can I see that room?
Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be.
Sure.
It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally devastated. Just, let's do this.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
what
I can
you're
help you
doing
pick out a
is.
table.
No, where did I put those notes?
Hello? I mean, you just go to Home Depot and you can probably pick out a good table. This again. No, nothing. Is that it? Okay. Well, I believe that is the end of the endings. And wasn't this a fascinating journey through the mind of the narrator? So then, I think that's about all the endings I can do here. So I'm going to get out a new game for next week. Hope you guys will be excited for that. So in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.